What's up, blockheads, and welcome to an install video for the Tacoma. I don't know if this is coming out on Tuesday, but Taco Tuesday. The last video, we basically got the lift installed, wheels and tires all done up. So in this video, continuing on building it out with something that we will definitely use a lot, especially going to the beach, and that is a modular roof rack from Prinsu Design Studio. Hashtag that Prinsu life. Made in the USA. This episode is brought to you guys in part by Prinsu. I reached out to them, talked to them about the truck, basically building out the Tacoma. They were excited to hear it, and they brought me on board. So big thanks to Prinsu. You guys be sure to go check them out. They are located right here. If you guys want to check out their website, go to the website. I'll link it down in the description below. So this is a very popular modification for the Tacomas. I'm going to walk through this install. You know, I've just got some basic tools here and stuff that I'll need to get it all installed. I went with the Prinsu cab rack just because for the double cab short bed, which is what this truck is, double cab short bed, so DCSB. The cab rack basically goes over all of the cab. Now they do have a couple different options for you. So let's go ahead and get to unboxing this thing, and then we'll get to basically assembling it. I'm gonna lay out like a moving pad. We'll start getting this thing all installed and together. Ooh, pretty. Hey, what's up?
Hey, we're not a bunch of creepers or anything like that, but they ratted you out over there and said the Blockhead was over here.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Liam. That's my wife, Kristen. I just wanted to say,
good to meet you guys.
I love watching your channel. It's always fun. We're actually from Orlando.
You're on it right now.
Whoa!
Yeah, you guys are on it right now. There you go.
It's always fun to figure out, okay, where's he at today?
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
the truck's a dead giveaway, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's awesome.
Oh, that was cool, man. That was cool to run into fans of the channel. Awesome to meet you guys. Thanks for coming over and saying what up. So we got a Prinsu Design Studio sticker. I'm just taking you guys through the packaging here. It's very well packaged. Just kind of laying it all out so you guys can kind of see what it is that we're getting. All right, so we got front trim that goes on the air deflector. We've got all the hardware, cab rack mounting kit, so that's all the hardware that goes with it. And these are all the slats. Sweet. All right, so we got everything unpackaged. This is basically everything that comes in the kit. So you've got your hardware, you've got your weather stripping, you've got your side slats, this is your front wind deflector, and then you've got your interior slats. Next step would be basically remove the weather stripping that's on top of the truck. So that is this here. Grab under it and start pulling up. Note how it is secured under right here, like that. So I'm gonna leave this here for now because we have to line up the holes. So there are holes basically already drilled into the top of the truck. There's some pieces of tape over the tops of those holes. They are threaded already. So you can feel with your hands or your finger. So you got like a hole there. So I'm just gonna poke a hole in it. Same with that one. Make some room for the bolt that's gonna go into that. Moving back, you've got another one. So this one only has a hole in the middle, right there. And do the same on the back one. This one has two holes also. So in there, I'm not sure how well you can see in there, but there is a threaded hole, which is for these bolts here. So you don't even have to do any drilling, threading, any of that stuff. It just comes with the correct size bolts. Goes right into there. And that threads right in. How easy is that? So you're probably asking yourself, why do I have whiteout? Well, that is because we need to mark where the holes are going to be drilled in this weather stripping here. I'm gonna line it all up. It's gonna be like here and here. All right, I'm gonna do the middle one. And the front. There we go. And repeat the same on the other side. The weather stripping here, one of the big things that people have a problem with is there is a strip of metal that basically runs through each of these. Pretty much that little thin strip right there in the middle. I've seen people cut these things because where each of those holes is, you need one of these, basically spacers, and then you're gonna run that through it. So it basically needs to be a round or big enough hole for this. So, I'm curious. Nope, that's not big enough. 3/4 inch. Yeah, 3/4. Yeah, 3/4 inch drilled out hole. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these metal bits. I'm gonna drill through that first, and then I'll use the 3/4 inch. And that's why I have the piece of wood, so that I can put the wood underneath while I'm drilling. Do some pilot holes first, and then the larger ones. Okay, so check this out. This is something that I haven't seen in any other videos. They basically don't really tell you. I mean, they tell you there's a piece of metal going through here, but they don't tell you what it looks like, right? So I thought it was like a plate that kind of spanned the width of it using drill bits that are made for metal. If that was the case, then it would basically drill right through it. However, it's not a plate of metal that spans the width. It's like a little tiny strip. So you see, I managed to drill through that, and then I cut all this out so that we could see it, but that's pretty much it. It's just this little small strip of metal that goes like the length of it. When I was drilling it through the top, you could see I was kind of going to the left, kind of going to the right. Well, that's what happens is it was hitting that strip and it wasn't drilling straight through the center. So I'm gonna need the ability to like cut these pieces at the edge of the circle so that, you know, we can fit these pieces in there. Well, that's pretty much how it's set up so that you guys can actually see it. There we go. So here's what I did. So I took a spacer, basically put it in there, cut on one edge of it with a knife, cut on the other edge of it with a knife, and I notched out a piece like that, right? Which you're basically able to get down to the wire like that. After that, I just used some of these snips, cut it there, cut it there. How's that? Basically it looks like that, and then that piece basically just pulls right out. Just like that, that's all it is. Little tiny strip of metal, but it's a total pain whenever you're trying to drill through it, right? So remove it first and then drill through it. Yeah, look how much cleaner that is versus the other one. It's totally the way to do it. So knife, notch out, use some snips, cut the little metal pieces out, and then drill out. So I'm gonna do that to the rest of them and to these.
2,000 years later.
All right, so now that we've got those basically all ready to go, we're gonna go ahead and get to assembling the actual rack. Crossbar hardware here, front wind deflector hardware here. And this is tie-down rings that you can basically insert into the crossbars. We're going to be, using these, and then this is to basically bolt it down through these into the truck. So let's go ahead and get started with assembling this. All right, so I got the trim on the front plate here. Basically just shove that on. I did have a little bit of excess hanging over. Just trim that off. Have all the hardware set up for the crossbars. Sets up like that. Basically you have the bolt, then you have the crush washer, then you have the regular washer. We're gonna start hooking these up, getting those set up between the side pieces. So with the wind deflector, we're gonna go ahead and set up the hardware for this, which is these pieces here, bolt, washer, and then you've got a nut, I guess. It's like almost like a wing nut, but not quite. One with the side with the raised edge there, and then one that's flat. So you put the flat end on the back side towards, like that, and then thread that in. Oh, really? What's up, man?
You filming?
Yeah. Bagger Bro got a new ride.
What's up?
Oh, what's up, man? All right, guys, so Bagger Bro has showed up in his new hotness. What is that? Lexus?
It's Lexus GS 350 F Sport.
Very nice.
It's a Toyota.
Yeah. So him and then Anthony over here showed up, and they want to help out. I have no idea why, because it's hot as hell out here. Oh, appreciate it. Basically what we're doing right now, they're going to be putting in the cross members, or Eric is, and then I'm going to be putting on these the bolts and the nuts on this so that we can get the silver one on the wind deflector. It's just a ton of nuts and bolts. You guys said whenever you walked up there's a ton of hardware, but it's just like a lot of four each plus 10 on this one. As we get through it, it'll start getting less and less, and then we'll be able to mount it up.
A few moments later.
All right, so I got hardware mounted into this thing, just loosely, basically push that outwards, slide this on. Should go something like this. Line that up, slide her on.
And I don't get put there.
Time you're really consider like
I mean, I'm pretty sure the
pretty ones do. Yeah.
she made like.
Man, hey, I appreciate the help, dude.
Hey.
Means a lot. Saving me a lot of time, that's for sure.
Been a while, man.
Has been a while.
They put a lot. There's soda in that allegedly.
Yeah,
It's just
barely.
straight whiskey. Yeah.
Jack and Coke.
Yeah, right.
Light on the Coke.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we're lightly piecing this thing together. Basically on the crossbars, you want to have these openings on the top so that you can put the eyelets in, slide them across and tighten them down. And then wind deflector's got the trim on it. Everything basically loosely threaded on. We're gonna like slowly snug it down. It does require Torx bits on these bolts, so use a Torx bit. We're setting these up on the two middle. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go higher if you want, you can go lower if you want. We're setting it up on the middle for now, just to see kind of where it sets. After we get all these kind of snugged down, then we're gonna flip it around. We're gonna put some silicone on the holes on top of the truck, set the weather stripping down, and then set this down on top, and then we'll kind of slowly start to snug it all down. All right, so you're gonna put some silicone. All right. So we take these, we're gonna stick the back end first, press it down over the silicone. All right, set the other side down. Bit. Now we pick this thing up, swing it around. All right, so put these guys to work here. Appreciate it, y'all. We've just been having a back and forth about getting all the holes lined up, getting the main bolts in that go in on the top. We got it all lined up now, and we are tightening down.
Oh yeah.
We had to take some of the bolts out of here so that we could move the slats vertically so that we could get to those bolts that go in. And then we're just basically like wrapping those up now. I'm actually gonna end up taking this back off. We're trying to beat the rain. As you guys can see, the weather does not look so nice here. So yeah, I'm gonna end up taking the roof rack back off and redoing a sealant. And so if you guys obviously aren't trying to beat the rain, take your time with that. Use that silicone on the entire weather stripping piece. Other than that, I think that's it, right? That's installed. That's
I would call it done, dude.
it's on there. Hey man, thank you for the help, brother.
Of course, bro. Anytime.
Oh shit, good. I don't know where it's at.
Metal roof rack and thunder. It's like there you go. Got some silicone.
Little glue gone, no big
A
deal.
couple little spots, yeah. We'll hit up some glue on, it'll be good. Silicone didn't hurt. Doesn't hurt the paint. It'll wipe off. But yeah, that is it, guys. If you have any questions, be sure to post them up down in the comments below. Big thanks to Prinsu. Yeah, you guys be sure to check them out. Tell them Blockhead sent you. We're gonna shut down because we're about to get rained on. Go get a drink. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so it sends you notifications of future uploads and activity. So next time, you guys, wrench safe, stay vigilant. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces.
Dude.